Welcome everyone to the 2021 Alpha Lambda Delta Induction Ceremony. My name is Irma Lopez and I am the faculty advisor to ALD as well as interim dean of the Leonard's College. Students, we are so proud of all of you. Your academic achievements in your first semester at Western have made it possible for you to join Alpha Lambda Delta. Congratulations. Before we continue, I would like to acknowledge Western Michigan University Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jennifer Bott. She is our keynote speaker this afternoon. When your chapter leaders invited Provost Bott to speak today, we were prepared for her to deliver the remarks virtually, which of course would have been perfectly fine. However, upon receiving the invitation, she insisted on delivering them live. She wanted to be alongside your chapter leadership this afternoon. Her insistence to do so speaks not only to her personal dedication to students, but also the priority we as an institution place on celebrating the success of our Broncos. I would also like to thank Overneath Creative of Kalamazoo, Michigan, for helping us broadcast this virtual induction ceremony live from the Lee Honors College. They have been wonderful to work with, and we certainly could not have done this without their help. My gratitude also goes out to Sarah Helms, our photographer. Sarah took time out of her day of rest and family to volunteer for this event. I thank also ALD Chapter President Erica Tuller, Vice President Katie Davis, Treasurer Amari Smith, Secretary Agda Scan, and the rest of your chapter officers. They all have done an incredible work in this recruitment season and ceremony to ensure that your success does not stop with your first term. Last, but certainly not least, I would like to thank Anthony Helms, Assistant Dean and Director of Academic Advising in the Lee Honors College. Anthony serves as mentor of the ALD chapter, and I assure you that his support, commitment, and love for all of you is heartfelt and 110%. On the subject of what comes next, many of you are currently honors students, but not all. For those who are not, earning a 3.5 or higher GPA this spring will prompt an invitation to join the Lee Honors College over the summer. Founded in 1962, the Lee Honors College is home to more than 1,800 students pursuing majors in every one of our 7 colleges. Our curriculum emphasizes the whole person, not only the student. We see you holistically and work with you the same way. At the Lee Honors College, we make your future our focus. We prepare you to show the world what you can do, rather than just what you know. As such, each day of the week, we offer a mix of intellectual and recreational activities aimed to release the stresses associated with the life of a college student. For instance, each Thursday evening at 7 p.m., we offer Mix It Up. This programming is led by our staff and campus partners. An example of this is a 2-part series on how to avoid procrastination. done by one of our outstanding academic advisors, Mrs. Katie Fox. Another is by much beloved Professor Tom Castriba. He teaches about the dangers of accruing credit card debt while in college. The last mix it up of each semester is always a stress-reducing evening where we host video game tournaments, Zumba classes, and artistic activities to give you a break before final exams. I would like to close by returning to something I said earlier. It is our job in the Lee Honors College to help you show the world what you can do, rather than just what you know. The best example of this is the honors thesis. All honors students complete a research or creative scholarship project. This project, among other things, provides a tangible product to show future employers in graduate schools why you are the school that prepared that other candidates. You are never alone completing this project. We guide you to get started, and one of our faculty members oversees your project to completion. I would like to share with you one example of a thesis that had a great impact on the student and on our institution. Most of you probably are now taking one or two WMU essential study courses. Well, all of the marketing for West, the marketing research, the materials, the planning, was led by honors student Catherine Lemos for her honors thesis. Catherine's work is a shining example of how you, an undergraduate student, can apply 4 years of learning to a topic relevant to your field, provide a creative solution, and complete a thesis, all while leaving a lasting impact on our campus. In sum, these are just a few examples of the many opportunities the Lee Honors College offers you. Join the Lee Honors College if you have not done so. Your future is our focus.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 2021 Alpha Lambda Delta Induction Ceremony. The students before you have achieved a minimum of a 3.5 GPA their first semester at Western Michigan University. I am Erica Tuller, and I currently serve as the president of WMU's chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta. Along with me, we have our executive board, which is Katie Davis as our vice president, Octis Khan as our recording secretary, Amari Smith as our treasurer, Ashley Dittmar as our public relations, Emerald O'Brien as our recruitment, Jada Smith as our historian. Our volunteer committee consists of Adiana Hernandez, Alexis Miller, Tristan Wiesenberg, and Nashtia Chan. And then we also have our senior advisor, which is Sadie Martin.
Greetings, new members of Alpha Lambda Delta at Western Michigan University. I'm Eileen Merberg, Executive Director of ALD, headquartered in Rochester, New York. I hope you are proud of all your accomplishments and excited to join this honor society. We are certainly excited to welcome you as lifetime members. Western Michigan is honestly one of our best chapters and has a long history of supporting student success since 1962. It's an award-winning chapter with many scholarship winners over the years, and I'm sure we'll continue on that path of excellence for many years to come. In a minute, you're going to hear from our National Council, who will welcome you and offer lots of advice for getting involved. So I won't repeat what they're going to say, other than to add, you have a great chapter advisor in Anthony Helms and amazing student officers who work very hard to program for the Western Michigan chapter. They provide opportunities for you to be engaged, meet others, and make new friends. volunteer, make a difference in the world, and encourage your continued academic success. So support them. Show up, get involved, attend events, and have fun. You'll get out of ALD what you put into it. So I hope you take the time to explore all that it can offer you. Welcome to the Alpha Lambda Delta family. We are so glad you're here.
Congratulations, new members of Alpha Lambda Delta.
Welcome to our organization, and congratulations on your hard work this past semester. It's truly paid off.
Congratulations on your induction into Alpha Lambda Delta.
Hello, and congratulations on your academic achievement. May today be the beginning of your journey with Alpha Lambda Delta.
We are here today, first and foremost, to celebrate your accomplishments, what you have been able to do as individuals. So I'd like to speak to a couple of you in the room. Typically, in my induction ceremonies here at Western, students typically fall in two buckets. I don't want to generalize or overgeneralize, but allow me to speak to at least two audiences, and some of you may fall out inside the margins here. First, a lot of you graduate high school with all the expectations in the world that you are going to do tremendously well in college, and that's outstanding. Hope you feel validated. You should. All the accomplishments, all the hard work you did in high school, all of that led and prepared you for college success. And today, you're here because you've earned that. I'd also like to talk to the students who may have been a little bit more like me, who college sounded great coming out of high school, but I doubted myself. I doubted my ability. I wasn't sure if I could stand alongside other college students and earn the same grades as them. And overall, just scared of failure. Let's be a little bit honest. But guess what? You're in here with all the other folks that have those high expectations for themselves. And nobody's experience is better or worse than the others, but I hope you take a moment to appreciate that. You are exactly where you belong. You're in the room. You made it. You're here for a reason.
Induction into ALD is a noteworthy accomplishment. Not only have you earned membership in this preeminent honor society, but you did it during what is arguably the hardest year of college. First, I work with hundreds of first-year students every year. I impress upon each of them the importance of community, finding purpose. I explain the value of mentors, professional development, and service to their local communities. Your home chapter will provide you with all of these things and more. I have little doubt that membership in ALD will be the first of many accomplishments and accolades earned on your path to graduation.
Get involved with your chapter. Explore the leadership opportunities offered. Also take some time to explore the variety of resources on the Alpha Lambda Delta website. Seek out opportunities that will allow you to build on your skills and ones that will allow you to give back to the community. Take full advantage of your membership in this National Academic Honor Society. Congratulations on your achievement.
You have joined an amazing honor society, and kudos to you for all that you've accomplished so far in your college career. Alpha Lambda Delta, or we like to call it ALD, is filled with some amazing opportunities just for you. So make sure to get involved.
I hope you take the time to learn about what the national organization and, more importantly, what your chapter has to offer. Participate. Connect with others from different disciplines that share a common level of intellectual curiosity. Engage. Participate in a service project, whether it be assisting others in their first year transition or a community campus service project. Give back. Lead. Get involved with your chapter by sharing your ideas, your talents, and your skills. Inspire. Consider taking on a chapter leadership role. Participate in ALD webinars and develop those leadership skills that will serve you well beyond graduation in your personal and professional life. You have a fire inside you, and now is the time to shine. Congratulations, and welcome to Alpha Lambda Delta.
Congratulations. Welcome to the Alpha Lambda Delta family.
Welcome to our organization, and again, congratulations.
Good afternoon. My name is Anthony Helms, and I have the sincere pleasure of serving as the Administrative Advisor for your chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta. As you can see from the preceding video, I also have the privilege of serving on the National Council as your Vice President for chapter relations and expansion, which means not only do I get to work with you on this campus, but I also get to represent your interest at the national level within this wonderful organization of which you are now a part of. The downside to doing the video, well, there's two downsides. One, I'm terrified of cameras, which makes today extremely interesting, but also that was the message I most like to share with you today. I like to look at you in the crowd and I like to say how many of you came in with outstanding high school credentials and should be exactly where you are. And I also like to look at the folks who weren't sure if they could be successful in college. I remember very personally how significant that moment was when I learned I could hang with the class, I could belong. And so I had to think, over the last year, has there been anything different or significant or memorable that I could try to pull a lesson from to share with you during my address today? That was not a hard thing to do. And that's what I came back to. It only makes that message more important. You're exactly where you belong. As my colleagues and I prepare for you to start with us this past fall, we worked hard, and I have faith in our faculty and our staff to put you in a position for success. But I'll be honest, I have my concerns. Most of you did not finish high school the way it should have been finished. Most of you couldn't walk a graduation. Most of you had to learn how to transition to college in a way that is not how we would like it. We would love you in person, visiting our campus, seeing what Western has to offer in person, seeing where your classrooms are. And we couldn't offer that just to keep you safe. But now you're still right where you belong. I should have known my colleagues, and I should have known you as students, as Broncos would persevere. We're Broncos. We're gritty. We have resilience, and we will respond to adversity when called upon. So you're here. A year ago, just over a year ago, this event looked very different. There's 1,100 people in the Bernhardt Center, just 200 yards from where we sit today. And I got to tell you in person how happy we were. I shook all your hands. There were no masks, which is just bizarre to think of at this point in time. But you're still here, you're still in the room, and you still made it. Maya Angelou once said that when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. So my fault, Broncos. I should have believed you. I should have believed that you'd be right here along with 1,000 first-year students who earned a 3.5 or higher their first semester in college. The reason ALD uses that as the benchmark is that your best predictor of how well you do overall is that first semester. And you did it. So I hope that you will continue it now. You're about to hear from some outstanding people. These are your chapter leaders. They're going to tell you how to be engaged with this chapter, how to take advantage of the benefits on the national level, and how to make the most out of your college career. If I can pass anything on to you today, it's to follow their example. Just like you adapted to the pandemic in the fall and performed well, they adapted as your leadership. We cut dues in half this year to make sure more of you could be part of us. We did virtual outreach. We did virtual recruitment. We've adjusted. Follow their example, and you'll be well suited for the rest of your college career. To the families, friends, and supporters of our inductees, thank you for entrusting your student to us at Western Michigan University. I hope that today is at least a small piece of evidence that you made the right decision. To our inductees, most importantly, congratulations. I can't wait to see where you go from here. Here at WMU, our faculty is here to help you learn. Our staff is here to help you succeed. But you, our students, are the most important part of our community that is Western Michigan University. Thank you for your time.
Hello, my name is Jada Smith, and I'll be going over chapter history and the point system. The very first ALD was founded in 1924 by Maria Leonard, the Dean of Women at the University of Illinois. By 1939, ALD became a National Honor Society with national membership. Originally, it was a women's-only society. However, in 1976, ALD became co-ed. On January 6, 1962, our very own ALD chapter was created. Now there is over 285 chapters with 1 million members. ALD chapters that show excellence receive the Order of the Torch Award and maintain the flame. Amari will go over those in details later. Now that you're a member, what's now? The current goal for our members is to earn 10 ALD points over the course of 4 years. The recommended plan is 3 this semester, 5 next semester, and 2 in the spring of 2022. You can earn points by attending monthly GA meetings, volunteering, and more. Once you get those 10 points, you earn free graduation cords. Also, you get amazing experience, meet new people, and create and make great connections. You can check how many points you have on our website at www.wmu-alpha-lambda-delta.org. Just click on the point system tab, then how many points do I have? Enter your information, and there you go. However, if you have no points, you will not be in the system yet. Just earn your first point, and there you go. Thank you, and congratulations on your success. Next, we'll have Amari Smith with National Honors and Scholarships.
Hello, members. My name is Amari Smith, and I'm the chapter treasurer of Alpha Lambda Delta. Today, I'm going to be going over national and community awards our chapter has won over the years. ALD has won Order of the Torch, Maintaining the Flame, and the Lambda Gold and Delta Silver Award for membership increase over the years of WMU's chapter. We have also won various campus and community awards involving our community involvement that include the Star Award, Outstanding Organization for Community Involvement, and the Volunteer of the Month Award. Next, I'll be going over scholarship opportunities that our chapter offers to our members. The first scholarship that I'll be going over is the Trout Undergraduate Scholarship. National offers 50 scholarship awards that range from $1,000 to $6,000 each. They're currently offered to our members that have been inducted from January 1st to December 31st of 2020, so you guys are next. We're only able to submit 3 applications to National, so we ask that you guys apply through us. Applications include short answers, essay, official transcript, and 2 letters of recommendation. The next scholarship I'll be going over is the Stemler Study Abroad Scholarship. We are only able to, National offers 20 scholarship awards that are 10 $1,000 awards and 10 $2,000 awards. Again, we can only submit 3 to National, so we ask that you guys apply through us. They include short answers, essays, transcript, and 2 letters of recommendation. The last scholarship I'll be going over is the Graduate Fellowship. This one, National offers 26 awards to people going into graduate school. These range from $2,000 to $7,000 each. These you apply directly to Nationals, and any member a part of ALD is encouraged to apply if you are able to maintain a 3.5 GPA throughout graduation. Congratulations, members, on your achievement. You've done a wonderful job. Thank you for listening today, and I am going to hand it off to our Public Relations Officer, Ashley DeMar, for our website.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley, and as Amari said, I am ALD's Public Relations Officer. I'm going to be telling you a little bit about our website first. So our website, as Jada mentioned earlier, is WMU-alpha-lambda-delta.org. On this website, we have lots of information for you. So first we have FAQs, just of commonly asked questions, and then we also have links for you to see who your officers are and how to get in contact with us, along with some information about office hours and other information. Importantly, we have information about scholarships and awards, and we feature on our website a Member of the Month every month. The Member of the Month is someone who we think went above and beyond, maybe volunteering a lot that month, or just truly exemplifying ALD's values. And we feature them on our website and usually give some sort of prize as well. As I mentioned earlier, our officers and office hours are on our website. Right now we have a Zoom link on our website for our office hours. In any normal year, every officer would have office hours in the Student Organization Center, but as we know, that's not possible right now. So our president and vice president have been holding office hours online every Monday via Zoom. I will also be telling you a little bit about our social media. So I think you should definitely connect with us on social media. I guess that's sort of what my position entails, but we think that it's super important to stay connected. We give information about meetings, upcoming events, and last-minute changes. And unfortunately, there are some members who are not on our email list for whatever reason. Sometimes they just fall off the list or have never been added. So we make sure that we post everything on social media that we have sent out in emails. And this is a really good way to catch if you're not on the list. So you can always send a quick DM via Instagram that says, hey, I didn't get this information in my email, and we can get you back on that list. Also, as you all know by this whole virtual induction right now, we are still in a pandemic. So social media has been shown to be a really great way to stay in touch during this time, and we highly encourage that you follow us so we can keep in touch. And most importantly, we have ALD Tuesday. So ALD Tuesday is a WMU chapter tradition started a few years ago. We have you submit pictures of you in your ALD swag to our Instagram or via email, and you just show off what it's like to be an ALD, basically. So how you submit is you just send us a picture, and we will post you on our social media. This has major benefits to you because all you have to do is wear a shirt on a Tuesday and send in a picture for an ALD point. You can get 1 point every semester. And assuming that you'll be in ALD for 5 semesters, that's 5 points, or half of the points you need to graduate with honors, or ALD honors specifically. It benefits our chapter as well because when you're walking around in your ALD ALD swag on a Tuesday, people are going to be like, hey, what are those cool Greek letters you're wearing? And you can say, oh, I'm an ALD, an honor society, and you can help get some exposure and recruitment for us as well. So next, I'm going to show you our social media. If you want, you can take a picture of the slides and follow us later, or just get out your phone and follow us right now. So first, our Facebook is WMU Alpha Lambda Delta. And then our Twitter is WMU_ALD. Give you a second to take a picture of that as well. And our Instagram is also WMU_ALD. We definitely post the most on our Instagram and connect with a lot of people that way. So out of all the social media, I would highly recommend you follow us on Instagram. And next, Emerald is going to talk to you about recruitment. Congratulations once again, everyone.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emerald O'Brien. I am the recruiting officer of Alpha Lambda Delta. I hope you are all doing well today. Today, you've been recognized for having high academia, and you should be proud of yourselves for that outstanding achievement. As a part of Alpha Lambda Delta and as the recruiting officer of Alpha Lambda Delta, we look to recognize high achievement among students in their first year. This year, our executive board hosted events such as chalking events where we went around and we put messages about what we are as ALD on the sidewalks of Western itself. We also hosted informational sessions a few weeks ago, to which I had the pleasure of meeting many of you before this ceremony. And we also talked about then what it means to be an ALD member. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, we had to cancel many of our recruitment activities for everyone's safety. Despite this minor setback, we hope to have more activities planned soon as we continue in the year of 2021. I know you all will do great things, and welcome to our Alpha Lambda Delta family.
Hi, my name is Tristan Wiesenberg. I am one of the volunteer coordinators, and today I will be talking about volunteer events. We normally have 3 events each month, but due to COVID-19, this year has been a little difficult, but we are still providing virtual events. Some of the organizations we have worked with are the Invisible Need Project here on campus, Metalodge Nursing Home, Adopt a Family, Kalamazoo Gospel Mission, Focus Kalamazoo, and Relay for Life. Why we volunteer is to get involved in the community on and off campus to help those deserving organizations and to earn ALD points, also to earn community service opportunities if you need them for the Honors College or other organizations you are a part of, and to just meet other people and get involved with the organization. Here are some pictures from our events this year. The 2 on the side are from the Can Drive with the Invisible Need Project, and then the one in the middle is from Adopt a Family. To learn more about our events, we can attend our GA meetings because we will have a list of upcoming events near the end of our presentation. Also, you can check the WMU emails because that is where we send out most of our information and registration. And then also just check our website and social media because everything that we post on the emails will also be posted on the social media. And then next we will hear from Katie about the open board positions for next year. And thank you, and I look forward to meeting everyone next year.
Okay, so hello, my name is Katie Davis, and I am the Vice President of WMU's chapter of ALD. I will be talking about the open board positions that we have for next year. So the first three that I want to talk about are treasurer. So our treasurer will be graduating in December, and so she needs somebody to take her position. What you'll be doing is monitoring all of our financial transactions and managing our budget under her in the fall, and then in the spring, you'll be on your own. Public relations is also up for grabs, and that's where you'll handle all things social media. You will connect with members that way, create some events through that, and even do some raffles and drawings for our members. It's a very fun position. Next, we have two positions for volunteer event coordinator, and that's where you'll create and find on and off campus events for all of our members to get involved in, and you'll do one special event per year. So that's something such as like Relay for Life, Dance Marathon, Adopt a Family, etc. Those are just some examples that we've had in the past. Another position that we have open is senior advisor, and so that is somebody who will help all of our graduating seniors receive their cards and also plan the senior ceremony, which we usually have, but had to unfortunately cancel this past year due to COVID. The last position that we have open is webmaster, and that is somebody who will manage our ALD website and also update it and make sure it's up to date with either our e-board positions, who's volunteering, and just making sure it's appropriate for the year and everything. Next, I would like to talk about national ALD benefits that you all are now able to get. And so the first thing is very new. It's called ALD Leads Program. And what it is it is an online leadership and career development series that you can take part of. You take all these different courses, and it really sets you apart from everyone around you. There's courses in communication skills, decision-making, goal setting, and networking, things like that. Another one that we like to tell our members about is the ALD Perks Program. And what that is it gives you, as an ALD member, you are able to get over 300,000 perks and discounts from anywhere from traveling, shopping, recreation, movie tickets, anything like that. And you can go to the National ALD website and find out more information, put in your email, and you'll receive more information within the next 48 hours. Next, I would like to talk about Dr. Jennifer Bott. So there's a lot of things I could tell you about our keynote speaker this afternoon, Provost Bott. She's an extremely accomplished academic. Dr. Bott holds a rank as professor of management and has published more than 25 articles in some of the best journals in her field. Her track record of successful leadership at the executive level began long before she came to our campus at WMU. In the fall of 2018, having served as the dean of the Miller College of Business at Ball State University. From the time she became a Bronco, she has led creative, collaborative initiatives that make our lives on this campus better as learners and people. Our provost has an incredible and impressive list of accomplishments to her name. However, we're going to introduce Provost Bott today with the accomplishment that we are all most thankful for. Let's be honest, most students don't know what a provost is. And in short, all of the learning, lectures, labs, clinicals, tutoring at WMU leads to her. Dr. Bott led WMU to adapting to the pandemic last spring and preparing for as normal of a fall semester as possible under the extraordinary circumstances. In spite of all the adversity and thanks to leaders like Provost Bott, more than 1,000 first-year Broncos, just under 1/3 of the entire class, earned a 3.5 GPA or higher this fall. She's incredibly excited to be here today to celebrate your success with you. Inductees, family, and friends, it is my great pleasure to introduce Dr. Jennifer Bott.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is such an honor to be with you today as we celebrate one of the hallmarks of spring for me here at Western Michigan University, the Alpha Lambda Delta initiation. I'm wearing my ALD shirt for a very important reason. It's not that I didn't get the note that we were all supposed to dress formally today. I did this on purpose, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. But I'd like to begin by thanking Katie for that fantastic introduction and for my colleagues and friends in the Honors College, Dr. Irma Lopez and Anthony Helms, for inviting me to speak today on behalf of the students. It is really an honor as the provost to celebrate some of the largest accomplishments of your academic career alongside you. As Anthony mentioned, we used to do this in a ballroom. where we enjoyed some very delicious snacks. And so I hope you're having a wonderful snack at home as you and your family celebrate. As Katie said, not a lot of people understand or know what a provost does. And so let me tell you a little bit about my job, because I think it's important to contextualize the rest of my remarks and where I am today, which is standing here among some of our most talented, dedicated, and outstanding students as we celebrate your accomplishments in your first year at Western Michigan University. So as Katie said, I'm the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. And while the word provost doesn't live anywhere outside of academia and the military, it's basically like a super principal. That's how I explained it to some second graders who stopped by my office last year. As I was asking people what they think a provost does around the office, one of my colleagues said that I'm the Kamala to President Montgomery's Biden. And that's a pretty great example, I think. I'm the Chief Academic Officer of the university, and therefore am responsible for all the faculty, the chairs, academic directors, advisors, and deans. Approximately 76% of the university reports up through me. I serve as a member of the President's Cabinet and get to work with incredible people like Dean Lopez on a daily basis in the Provost Council. And while that's a lot of words, basically my job is very, very simple. It's to make sure that your academic experience challenges you, presents you with new opportunities, and helps you live the life that you have always dreamed of as you graduate from Western Michigan as a Bronco. You simply are the biggest reason I come to work every single day. And so it's an incredible honor to be here with you today and celebrate. So a couple years ago, I had the opportunity to attend this event in person and again, have those aforementioned snacks across the street in the Bernhard Center. And that day I was presented with this shirt. And this shirt means a lot to me, not because it represents the incredible accomplishments of so many people and the hard work and dedication. It's because I didn't receive this shirt as a freshman. I wasn't sitting where you were. In fact, I was grateful to hear Anthony's remarks where the first semester GPA predicted outcomes for many of our students. I was not one of those students. At the end of my first semester, I was on my way to losing my scholarship in college. I had struggled to figure out how to transition from high school to college. I was not invited to Alpha Lambda Delta. I was not invited to many of the honor societies until my senior year. But I was given the lesson that has helped me in this job, the lesson that has helped me in every single aspect of my life, whether it's personal or professional. And certainly over the last 12 months of COVID, I have relied on that resilience that I learned from my freshman year every day. And so I wear this Alpha Lambda Delta shirt legitimately. I did not just get it for speaking. I was an honorary inductee in my first year as provost at Western Michigan University. And I wear this shirt because I earned it just about 22 years later than I should have. And so let me tell you a little bit about my story and give you something that I hope helps you either today, tomorrow, or certainly in your very near future. I had everything planned out. I was one of those students that knew exactly what classes I was going to take. I knew exactly what I was going to be, and I worked toward that starting in middle school. I was going to be a journalist, and I was going to cover world wars, and I was going to cover turmoil, and I would bring those stories back to America. And I had an opportunity to serve in a really wonderful program, a special program at a very fantastic university. And I forgot my freshman year what work meant to earn that response or that opportunity. And so I lost my scholarship, and I found myself at the beginning of my sophomore year completely lost. I had no idea who I was going to be. I had failed at something spectacularly, very visibly as well. And I had to pick myself up, and I had to find the thing that I could become, because the thing that I had wanted wasn't possible in the way that I needed it to be. And so I took a class. I took a class called Industrial Psychology. I didn't know what it was. I knew what psychology was, but I couldn't figure out what we were going to do with industry there. I didn't like the professor at all, so I hope you have a slightly different story as you go into your classes, but I found the content absolutely fascinating. And it was that day, the day that I registered for this class, my sophomore year, that I found my future. And I had to work like heck to get to graduate school. I had to work like crazy to get into a top-ranked PhD school. But most of all, I had to pick myself up, fail forward as I learned what it meant to be a great student, falter, and find my way. And that story has, and that experience of being lost and finding myself helps me every day as I have tried to help this institution find itself through COVID. And I know as amazing students, because I did become an amazing student again, which was good news, certainly, because I don't want you to think your provost got here on accident. But I had to figure out what failure meant. I had to figure out how failure sat in my heart and how failure didn't define every day of my life. It defined a period. I had to name why I failed. And I had to accept the fact that actually failure helped me be somebody that I never could have been had I had the life I thought I wanted. I never would have 2 very beautiful children. I would never have become a college professor and known the joy of watching the spark in someone's eyes light up when they themselves find the thing that makes them passionate. I would never have had the opportunity to move to Kalamazoo, Michigan, and serve in one of the most challenging but rewarding jobs that I will ever have in my life as your provost. But I had to step up and stand up from that failure. And so it's probably a little strange that I'm standing here celebrating your academic achievement, asking you to fail. But the message I want to leave you with today is that my greatest experiences were on the other side of that failure. And I hope your failure is not as epic as mine, but I encourage you to find failure, because if you remain safe in the spaces in which you succeed, you may never know the thing waiting on the other side of that failure. And the failure may be taking a class that you're like, I'm interested, but I'm not sure I'm going to be very good at that. Or maybe it's joining a club or volunteering in a place that you like but are afraid of. It's taking the step that scares you and building the resilience to stay in that space and make it your comfort zone. Oftentimes, when we're extraordinarily talented at school, we're not used to failing. I see that a lot in my job, as I have to help families confront failure, and the students didn't have the resilience to stand up. And so here, while you're in the cocoon of safety of college, which I know probably doesn't feel very safe most days, but it is, find a way to fail. So you build those skills and find those experiences that will forever define your future, whether your future is exactly as you predicted it today or waits with unexpected surprises on the other side. Resilience comes through experience, both success and failure. And you've already shown that you can manage through incredible strain, turmoil, ambiguity, confusion while going to college through COVID. So you already have a sense of that resilience. But I encourage you to find those places where you can fail safely and find yourself on the other side, because college is absolutely about achievement. But as Dr. Lopez began saying today, it's not just what you know, it's who you are. And failure is a significant part of creating who you are for your future. And so I join you today, not nearly as beautiful as everyone else here, but certainly just as proud in my Alpha Lambda Delta shirt that I earned as a 43-year-old freshman provost. It's been my honor to be with you today. I celebrate all of your accomplishments. I can't wait to hear your stories when we're back together on campus. And I thank you for the commitment, dedication, and excellence that you've shown this year at WMU. Congratulations, and thank you for allowing me to be a small part of your day.
Alpha Lambda Delta is a national society for first-year students which honors high academic achievement in the first year of college. The purpose of the organization, as stated in the Constitution, is to encourage superior academic achievement among students in their first year in the institution of higher education, to promote intelligent living and continue high standard of learning, and to assist students in recognizing and developing meaningful goals for their roles in society. These candidates who are presented for initiation have attained the highest standard required by National Alpha Lambda Delta and are worthy to be recognized, both their university and these organizations, for their notable achievement in scholarship. Madam President, I have the honor to present to you these candidates for initiation into National Alpha Lambda Delta.
Members of Alpha Lambda Delta, we are here to inform the new initiates about our organization and to ask that you take with us the pledge to make the best possible Members of Alpha Lambda Delta, we are here to inform the new initiates about our organization and ask them to take with us the pledge to make the best possible use of our education. The initials of our name stated for the Greek words Alloloimapidia diasusin, which stands for the motto, "We shall pass our torches on one to another." The insignia of Alpha Lambda Delta is a lighted candle. The golden base of our candle signifies honesty and integrity, which are the foundation on which we build. The shaft of our candle signifies strength and courage, and the light of our candle signifies truth and wisdom, which can dispel ignorance and superstition and give us the insight to live well in our time. Since we can't actually light candles here, I will tell you what the three colors do represent. The red represents the burning flame of knowledge, the white represents the search for truth, and the gold represents the strong base of honor. These, our three candles, symbolize the standards held by members of Alpha Lambda Delta.
Your education is the means by which you learn to recognize the wonders of science, to appreciate the beauty of great literature and art, to use well our own language, to learn the lessons of past history, to speak and read the languages of other peoples, to study the social and political forces of our world, and to discuss the thought and the philosophy of other ages. Through these means, you can evaluate the forces and standards of your generation and learn to live significantly.
Now I will read the oath to accept membership into Alpha Lambda Delta as we list off our new inductees. I accept membership into National Alpha Lambda Delta, understanding that in doing so, I assume the responsibility of continuing to maintain its standards of service, of diligence, and of integrity. I pledge to promote high scholarship and to use my education for the benefit of my community, my nation, and the world in which we live. You have now recorded your induction into Western Michigan University's chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta on the 28th day of February 2021.
On behalf of Western Michigan University, I wish to congratulate you and express our pride in your achievement. May you find in the years ahead the rewards of the educated person, imagination, adventure, humor, compassion, and understanding. May you have tolerance in your dealings with all persons, generosity in giving to those in need, and insight into the feelings of others. In relating to your education to the world in which you live, you can make a meaningful contribution to society.
Congratulations and welcome to Western Michigan University's chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta, which now numbers over 2,000 members.